When you start brushing your hair, make sure you go from the ends up. And then here you can see that comes in handy when you split your hair into sections in the shower. You do this in order to get soap all over the scalp to fully cleanse all the oil and buildup on there. That way you can start with a clean canvas. So you go in for the first time and you might get some sudsing, you might not get a whole lot. But then the second wash, you're going to do the exact same thing, split your hair into sections. And then you should get a more intense lather on this wash because there shouldn't be as much buildup on there. But you always want to shampoo twice just to make sure you're getting your scalp fully clean. And the Redken volume injection is my favorite for clarifying, but you can use whatever you want depending on when you wash next. And then here you can see I'm wringing out all the excess water to put the conditioner in. That way it's easier to get through and fully coat each strand with conditioner. And then again, I split my hair into sections and then I just gently run my fingers. You never want to force anything because that can lead to breakage. And then here you can use a cream or a spray leave-in conditioner. I usually use the spray for the first brush through when I first get out of the shower. And then I'll take a t-shirt to kind of wring out all the other excess water. Brushing through first will really help to get all the water out of the hair. That's why I do this step first. But you can see I'm wringing it out and I'm just squeezing. I'm not rubbing. So then I go back in and this is where I'll either use the cream or the spray again. I'm splitting the hair into sections. That way each hair gets coated. That way it's not just, the outside layer of the hair. And this really helps to lock in all the moisture from the conditioner that you put in the shower. So it'll keep your hair feeling hydrated for multiple days. It'll kind of seal all those ends and everything. And then I just brush through it one more time. And then I give it time to air dry, maybe 15 minutes. I'll go get dressed. And then I'll use a blow dry cream. This is just to help get the blow dry even smoother and it'll help tame flyaways. It's definitely not necessary, but I've noticed a lot of improvement since using it. And then I'll just go in with a blow dry. So at this point my hair is probably about 80% dry, so I only need to go over it maybe 1 or 2 times. It takes about 10 minutes to blow dry my hair like this. And then it just creates a really smooth base for when you're going to curl your hair in the next step. So the good base to getting lasting curls is just a smooth base. Here I'm using a 1-inch titanium barrel. Titanium, I've noticed my curls will last a lot longer than if I use a ceramic barrel. And then here I just use a heat protectant that has a high hold. This one from Redken is my favorite, but as long as there's hold in your heat protection, this will kind of eliminate the need for hairspray, which can end up weighing your hair down and making your curls go flat sooner. So I think this is one of the most beneficial steps to getting lasting curls is using a heat protectant that has hold in it. Then I just go through and curl my whole head however you see fit, and that's what it looks like when it's done. And for days in between, I don't usually use a spray leave-in conditioner because it can make the texture of my hair feel weird. So I'll usually use an oil, and then you can, select an oil depending on how coarse or how fine your hair is. But I'll go through and distribute some oil before I go in brushing, again starting at the ends and working my way up. The oil will help to loosen all the knots. That way it makes brushing easier. And then because of that high hold heat protectant, the curls don't brush out like this. So this is day 3. I checked in the 3rd day I had the curls in and just brushing through. And then you can see here, this is what it looks like, after about 5 minutes once all the frizz kind of settles. And that's what day 3 curls look like.